As Matthew McConaughey once said, alright, alright, alright. What's happening, YouTube? So, we are here. This is this has been a little tedious. I'm not gonna lie. 97 Mercantile. Um, and we're gonna get 100. We've crafted enough potions right here
I
to
have
ensure
everything.
we get to 100. Sorry, she kind of interrupted.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
So as you can see, we have crafted a shit ton more of restore fatigue potions, and I've pretty much used the same alchemy method to get my mercantile just a couple more rounds. About, I think, to take like 7 more. But yeah, so here we are.
An excellent bargain. You've made a good bit of gold.
Negotiation, bargaining, dickering, haggling. They're all a means to an end. Getting the best price for your goods. You now always get the best price possible when buying and selling. Merchants now offer you the best items at their disposal. We've done it. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and sell the rest of these, and then we will carry on to talking about the next method of leveling up.
I can't do that.
Oh, shoot.
You drive a hard bargain. That's a good deal.
You know what? I'll keep the rest. Alright. I'm rich too. And that actually
Bye.
is exactly where we want to be. So I think I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. I'll just do it on my headphones. I don't think hopefully it's not over my voice. Alright, let's see. So,
How are you?
the next thing we do, don't need me to level up. I'm good right now. I think I'm pretty good on, yeah, I'm good on my encumbrance. So, the next skill we are going to max out, now that we got both our alchemy. Sorry, the weather over here in western North Carolina has my sinuses all messed up. But anyways, the sneak and finally mercantile. Now we got all these. Our house items are going to be extremely cheap. My personal favorite town or city is Coral. However, we're going to go get the Frog Crag Spire, Frost Crag Spire, whatever it's called, right there above the mountains of Bruma, because of one special feature that if you're a creative gamer like me, you can make so much possible in this game happen. So we're going to first save, quick save,
How are you? Not bad.
and manual save, and hopefully it won't crash.
Have you heard any word about
All
the
right,
other
did not
provinces?
crash. You would not be surprised how many times it's crashed for me today. Yes, so yeah, my favorite town is certainly Coral. We're gonna get all of them. We're gonna get all of them, and in this playthrough, just, you know, I'll do it one at a time. So, we're going to that beautiful structure right up there. Gonna make your way up through here. And this is a DLC home, if you didn't know. It's in the Game of the Year edition of the original game. It's, you know, not in there when it was first released, but because it's a remaster, this game features all the DLC houses and Knights of the Nine, and as well, I'm just gonna call it Shoggorath because I don't really remember what the other DLC's title was called, but you know, you go to Shoggorath's Realm of Madness. And there might actually be a trail here, but you know what? I'm so used to hiking up mountains the way I'm not supposed to in real life that I just do it in games too. Well, I'm making it happen one way or another though. Like a boss. Look at that, acrobatics already 40. We haven't even been focused on that yet. Yeah, no mountain. Frost, crack, spire, here we come. It's beautiful too. I love this house. It's my favorite DLC house. 100%. Like the special feature that I'm about to mention aside when we get in here, it's just aesthetically beautiful and perfect for Voldemort. Absolutely perfect for Voldemort. Yes, yes we will. So I'm pretty sure you got it. Yep, you got to lockpick your way in here, but I'm a boss at this. Never mind that first break. Alright, you just come on in here after picking that lock or using a spell, because there is a average lock spell you can buy and just cast on it. And yeah, you don't have to read this, you just got like go into reading it and then you can go right back out. The house will then have these pillars coming up, and most people will just immediately leave after reading, but we're not going to do that. And yes, this is all yours, ladies and gentlemen. This house is all yours. This is the portal to the living area, and when we get it furnished, it will have, well, I'll just show you. And this is the vault area. I'll show you as well. We're going to be using this a lot. I'm not going to really record that though. I'll tell you. I'll show y'all my setup just in case y'all want to steal it, because some people ain't as organized as I am, and I'm very organized in my video games. So, up here you have an Atronach altar where you can summon the Frost, the Storm, or the Frost as companions for as long as until they die, and then you can come back and summon them again, reanimate them if you will. You need 3 of each of their salts. Storm has Void, the rest are named accordingly. This is the altar of enchanting. Allow if you have soul gems with actual souls in them field, because you can get empty ones, of course. You can come here, take an unenchanted piece of armor and enchant it. And over here is the altar we're going to be using today, ladies and gentlemen. The best, if you have a creative mind like I, or like many gamers before me, this altar of spell making allows you to use the creative geniuses that Bethesda knows we have, ladies and gentlemen. And it's glorious. Now, obviously we can't use these right now. Won't work without the Mage Tower candles. I almost said magic, but Mage Tower candles. However, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at Lord Voldemort here. And coincidentally, Lord Voldemort, for whatever reason, knows where every fucking thing is. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he knows it all. And so we're just gonna go out here. We are hopefully not gonna crash. Gonna make that joke this whole series. Sorry. Been eating some peanuts, so. Oh. So, I don't know about y'all though, but the weather in western North Carolina is just pollen all over the place. Like, our spring came and gone for like less than 3 weeks, but the pollen remained. The pollen is still here. It's insane. So yes, it tells you where to go too, which is pretty sweet. But I already know. I already knew. Honestly, the shop's like right by the go to Carafe or Carafe or however. Still don't know how to pronounce it. Now, the reason we got our Mercantile up before we did this is because otherwise it would be very, very expensive. We have to wait though, because it is midnight. Yes, so it's still going to be quite pricey, but we have sold so much potions. What is price at this point, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, seriously, I have more money on me right now than I probably physically ever will on my body all at once in real life. At least I hope so. 'Cause I'd have one hell of a bounty on me otherwise, I'm sure. So, that's not who we talk to though. We talk to this lady.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, that's not very nice. We're gonna...
Say what you're going to say.
Oh, she really doesn't like us. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna just
For me,
bribe
we
her.
understand. Well, isn't... See? That will get you... For me? That will get you... For me? See? Was that hard?
Then we're gonna try and...
Oh, that's great. That's really too much. Wish I could say that. Don't wait. Oh, please.
Okay, we know it. Oh, she won't go higher. Well, that sucks.
I see.
Okay.
What can I interest you in?
Nevertheless, we can haggle the hell out of it. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. It's not even... We don't even really need those, though. We need these. I'm curious to see what else this has. Okay.
I let that go too cheap. You bought that for a song. A bargain at any price. An excellent deal.
I'm so confused, but okay. And... Void salts? Yes.
You bought that for a song.
Okay.
Come back and see me again. Farewell.
looks like the next thing we're gonna get up, ladies and gentlemen, might just be speechcraft. No, we'll do speedcraft a little later.
Oh, hello.
I don't think we should. I think we'd be burned out on the game if we did Mercantile and then speechcraft right after. Let's go play the game a little bit, you know. But in order to do so, let's do it in a creative manner. First, let's save. First, let's quick save. I highly suggest always quick saving and then manual saving. Because sometimes it has crashed when I manual save. And I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my save files. I apologize. Okay, now we are gonna go home, and that's what I'm gonna call this place for sure, is home, because it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm gonna show us everyone a couple methods, and there's so many to really max out all the skills on here, and there's so many that are the easiest, or can be called the easiest. I mean, if you 100% want to cheese half of the whole entire game with all your weapons and magic spells, you can. I'm not going to do this for us. I have some more fun in mind, but there is a Daedric Shrine. I want to say it's around here. Right around in this area. Once you get in this area, you'll see it pop up. If it's not this area, it's this area. Don't think it's this. I don't think it's the Panther. But one side of one of the rivers, you'll have NPCs all frozen. And if you've completely maxed out the rest of your abilities where you one-shot things, that is the place you kind of have to go to grind. But that's not what we're doing. What we're going to do is something different. And another unkillable NPC back in the day. I haven't got this far in the guild yet for me to know on the remastered, but was Shadowmere. If you know that name, then you know it is an unkillable horse, and that's what I used to get my destruction off on for the most part back in the day. Again, we're not going to use that in this method though, because we're going to have fun in this method. Because so far, our gameplay hasn't been too much fun. It's just been very tedious. But, I mean, I've still enjoyed it all the same. Because, I love this game. I do get that these methods, for some people, can be kind of boring and dull. And maybe kill the fun out of the game. But, I mean, this is part gameplay. It's, back in the day, this is kind of what we did anyways. Now, this is the menu of spellcrafting, or spellmaking, if you will. Now, it's based off of spells you've already purchased. I haven't purchased a lot of spells, but I'm going to go through and buy every single one I can for this whole occasion, if I'm being honest. But right now, I'm just going to show you a way to get restoration, because that's the next one that I feel we should get maxed. So, first, let's do this. Self. Say 27. 3 seconds. And you won't do 5 seconds. No, let's do 3 seconds. Oh. It's gonna not let us do that yet. Okay. Just name it Self-Burn. Alright. I'm sure you're thinking, well, you might not be thinking. So we're going to put this on one, that on two. Now, the specific reason why I chose fire is because I'm resistant to fire, and that's why we chose this class for this specific part. Could have done a Nord and did frost damage. Now, it's going to be tedious at first, but after a while, you can just run around, do this to get your restoration. And the reason I say we get a restoration first for a little bit, and this is going to just be the 50. You don't want to do this until max restoration, but you want to get your restoration to at least 50, and then craft another really powerful restoration spell for the next part of the guide. I know usually I'll have this guide I've had us go all the way to 100, but there's reasons to why not quite on this one. Main one being, it would be very tedious to sit here. I know it's already been probably tedious for this gameplay so far, but it really does. So. So yes, that you're just gonna rinse and repeat that until 50, and then come back and join me for the next video. I'll see you then.